Yo, somebody granddaddy is getting tricked with this software right here.
Yep. And grandma is not safe either. Grandma is not safe because Mr. Johnny is here.
Wow, software developers are on another level now. Grandma is not safe, Mr. Johnny is there. We are wrapping up the month of October. It's just November left. December, people will be having bonuses. And many will be tricked. I am recording this video to bring awareness that as much as we embrace technology, as much as we embrace software developers for creating softwares which can be helpful, as much as we embrace, AI, we should also look at the dark side of it. We all remember that people used to be scammed a lot. We also documentaries about brothers who are mostly in Ghana and Nigeria, who used to speak with women who are lonely, women who lost their partners, women who needed somebody, and they went online searching for love, only to find people who pretended to be who they were not. I remember a particular story of this woman in USA, white lady who had money, and she met this other gentleman who was from Ghana, but he was using a different picture, a picture of a white man who was in the US military. And they started talking. She was so excited, hoping that she found love again, and the gentleman will be a perfect match for her. They started talking, they started sharing pictures, simply because of the gentleman in Ghana went to the account of the soldier and downloaded a lot of pictures in case, when he is catfishing these other women, he can constantly send those pictures and sending updates and also writing letters and sending letters so that everything will look legit. And the only excuse that he used to give the lady was that they have been deployed to other countries to do some, military duties. But as soon as he comes back to USA, he will meet the love of his life. And the woman was so excited, she was helping him financially because she was in a very good, financial position. She was in a position where she can help because she's a loving and caring person. And she thought the relationship that she had with her late husband will be replicated. And she can continue to behave the way she was behaving with her late husband by helping him with things that he was struggling with. She thought she found love, not knowing that she's been scammed. She used to spend lots of money, not knowing that she is sending that money to a person who is actually in Ghana, sitting on the internet cafe and writing all the sweet, messages simply because of the gentleman sat down and studied her behavior, understood what type of a person is she, understood that she likes flowers, she likes this, she likes to be treated this way. And he was using the money that she was sending him to, buy all the things that she needs so that she will feel like, okay, this guy is actually a replacement to the late husband because of his doing more than what the late husband was doing. He is also doing things before she can even ask for those things. that means they are so connecting. That might be a soulmate. So she was happily, in love, and that's why she could give without, any hesitation, not knowing that she is draining her accounts, thinking that she found love, not knowing that she has been catfished by a guy who is in Ghana. So she later on, hired, the private investigators. The show was in USA, and they traced and they realized that, she is constantly talking to somebody who is actually in Ghana. And they exposed him by also using technology so that they can access the computer that he was using in the internet cafe, and also reveal his identity. Because they have experts who are deep into IT, who can also crack certain codes whereby they can start, showing how the gentleman really looks like. It was a good show. Many women lost their money. And remember, back in the days, the only way the person can prove if you are who you say you are is by, phone calls. And sometimes when video calls were starting to be introduced, that's when you will ask the person to do a video call so that you can prove. So, but with this right here, you will be speaking with the same woman and hoping that you hit a jackpot. Because when you want to see her, the guy just plug in the software and there is the lady. You can see on the other side is the guy talking, but when you see on camera is the lady. She can do all the things that a woman do. You look at her hair, she can play with her hair, she can do all these other flirty things that ladies normally do. That makes you be soft and end up, sending her cash. Many men are still going to send that e-wallet. Many men are still going to send, those cash sent. They will be saying, we are mdlalo Capitec. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. I'm just telling you guys, be aware. And I'm also telling my beautiful sisters and also, grannies out there, simply because of, I know that this channel mostly is watched by people who are older, who are matured. So they might see this video and be aware. Because Mr. Johnny, you see he has gray hair, he has beard, and you might think, okay, Mr. Johnny is very representable. He is wearing well, like an office type of a guy. Matured, speaks well, and he will tell you that I'm divorced or my wife is late and my kids have grown, I just need somebody, because I'm lonely. And Mr. Johnny might look like he got money, not knowing that actually there is a guy behind Mr. Johnny's voice. Because they can change the voice, and they can also change the way that character will dress. They can do whatever that they do on that software. So be careful, guys. I'm just making this type of, a video so that you guys can be aware. Go extreme, man. Go extreme. Try to demand for certain things. Because as you can see, the background is still the same. But that person right there is not real. The main person is the guy that you see on the other side talking. So you might think you're speaking with this gentleman who is matured, who is running a business, who is in maybe other countries, and you think everything is fine. Because these guys now, they know how to go and book hotels and pretend like Mr. Johnny just booked a hotel and is all alone there. And it's like saying, this could be us. You can fly to South Africa. We can be together. And you start putting in that money, and later on, when you realize that you've been scammed, your heart will still be broken simply because of you already fell in love with Mr. Johnny. And when Mr. Johnny, like the worst case scenario is if you don't realize that you've been scammed. All of a sudden, Mr. Johnny no longer contact you anymore. You're trying very hard, you are worried. Oh, what happened to Mr. Johnny? Maybe he died, or maybe something happened, or maybe since Mr. Johnny, spoke about his health issues that, is going to the hospital bill. I've been helping him with the hospital bill. All of a sudden, Mr. Johnny now is no longer responding. And sometimes they leave you dry just like that without any explanation. So now you are heartbroken because of you think you found love, but unfortunately, God took Mr. Johnny. Or if you're lucky, you can get closure whereby somebody now can tell you that, no, I'm the grandchild of Mr. Johnny. We realize that you've been chatting with Mr. Johnny. You were deeply in love with Mr. Johnny. We think it's only fair to let you know that, unfortunately, Mr. Johnny is late. We just wanted to let you know so that you can also find closure. And we are going to proceed with the funeral arrangements. We don't know if you will be able to fly to South Africa, or maybe you'll be able to fly to this country. And when you look at the logistics, when you look at the budget, when you look at the date that the family already prepared, you're like, no, it's all good. I'm not going to be able to make it, but, hopefully you guys can proceed with the process. Sometimes you don't want to be in that situation before, because of being at the funeral of your husband was very heartbreaking. And sometimes you might say, you know what, I'm going to send this money, my sincere condolences to the family. And later on, they tell you that, no, the service went well. Agree, you send money. They can inform you that, the service went well. We managed, to give him a dignified funeral, not knowing that Mr. Johnny was just a software, avatar, and Mr. Johnny never existed. So I'm just saying this because of it can go that far whereby you'll be heartbroken thinking that you met a love of your life who also died before you can even meet. And you don't have to worry much now and even open a case that you've been hit by this fraudster who took so much money from you. So I'm just saying, this is the other side of, AI and also these software developers. If it falls to wrong hands, the brothers are going to use it a lot, simply because of, you see currently now in the city of God, they're busy cleaning the city. So the brothers who used to trade on the streets now, they will be forced to spend time, in those rooms. They'll be forced to spend time in the apartments. And they have to find a way now to get the money. Those ones who used to trade while they're going to the gym to go and hunt for, sisters in the gym, others realize that, that thing was no longer working. Many will join, many will join dating sites. Many will join dating sites and many will hustle. Many will spend a week or two learning about this new software so that they can use it. And these Christmas times, when those mothers are getting pensions, when those mothers are getting bonuses, when those mothers are getting, their two-pot system, they will be on their case. You just see a guy who is very handsome, who is taking very good care of himself, sliding in your DM, sending you flowers, sending you roses, playing some romantic music, with the little 20,000 or 30,000 that he has, booking some hotels and using Mr. Johnny or the younger version of Mr. Johnny so that he can charm those who like Ben 10s and also charm those who like matured. Guys, it's going to be late. Since they're cleaning the city, the brothers will find other ways now to work on our sisters. And I appreciate you guys showing me love and support. I just wanted to speak about that. Thank you.